Hey everybody, hey guys, who out there today? I hope everybody is staying healthy and safe. Well, we're back again here for another sneaker video, and I have to apologize. I have not done one of these in a really long time. I think my last video was in August. And the reason why I haven't really done a video is because I haven't picked up that many shoes since August. I did get a few Jordans, and I'll show them to you here real quickly. I was able to pick up the Jordan 3 Fire Reds. I had to pay resale for these, which I was really kind of ticked off about, but for some reason, Jordan Brand is just not making a lot of size 14s anymore, so it's really becoming an issue for myself and all of the Bigfoot guys out there. Another one I picked up too was the Jordan 1 Taxi, and I think myself, like many other people out there, think this one is pretty underrated. I absolutely love the colors and the color blocking on this one. This one actually makes me regret buying the Pollens the year before, so pick these up. Also added for the first time in my collection a Jordan 7. I was able to pick up the Jordan 7 Cardinal. I don't know why I waited so long to pick up a Jordan 7. These things are insanely comfortable. They have the old school Nike Huarache boot in them, sock boot, and these are just insanely incredible. And what's cool about this is if you wanted to pick up a pair of these now, they're still available and you can get these for under retail. And if you can do that, I would definitely pick up a pair of these. An awesome shoe. And the last shoe that I picked up recently was the Jordan 2 in the Chicago colorway. I was really happy to see that Jordan Brand brought this one back. There's been a resurgence of Jordan 2s lately, a lot of collabs, and then a lot of different colorways coming out this year. But I was really happy that they finally brought out one of the original colorways of the shoe, and I was really happy to get this one in my collection. So the purpose of today's video is I wanted to give you guys a closer look at a shoe that's not going to be coming out until February the 18th. I was able to pick these up last week early off of a shock drop that happened on the Nike SNKRS app. Now, I have to say, originally, I was not planning on picking this shoe up. Even though it's an original colorway and it's a shoe that Michael Jordan actually played in, I just felt like I didn't need it. However, after seeing pictures of it, and then of course when the shock drop happened, I said, I'm just gonna buy it and see what it looks like in hand. And to be honest with you, I'm really glad I did. And what I was able to pick up was the Jordan 13 in the playoff colorway. Now, the Jordan 13 originally came out during the 1997-1998 season. That was the last season that Michael Jordan played on the Chicago Bulls, and that entire season was documented in the Netflix documentary, The Last Dance. If you haven't seen The Last Dance, you gotta check it out. Absolutely incredible. But Jordan debuted this particular colorway during the 1998 All-Star Game, and then brought these back out for the playoffs. So during the playoffs, as far as 13s go, Jordan wore the playoff 13. He also wore the 13, what we're calling the breads. I also believe that there was a mid-cut 13 as well that had, instead of these white pods, had all black, but I could be misremembering that. And then during the season, Jordan wore what we now call the He Got Game 13 and what we now call the Chicago 13. So for those of you who may not know, the inspiration for the Jordan 13 came about from Michael Jordan's nickname, the Black Cat. So on the Jordan 13, there are areas of the shoe that will represent a cat or are cat-like. For instance, on the upper here, you'll see that this leather has all of these little indentations in it. This is supposed to represent the whisker area on a cat's face. On the back of the shoe here, kind of might be hard to see, but you'll see that they have this little hologram here. This is supposed to represent the cat's eye. And finally, along the midsole, you'll see all these little white pods. This is supposed to represent a cat paw, or on the bottom of the cat's paw, you'll have what we call the beans. So what I'd like to do now is I want to give you guys a closer look at this shoe, give you a closer look at the shoe and then the box as well. I don't want to spend a lot of time on it because you've seen, probably a million Jordan 13s before, but definitely want to give you guys a little bit of a closer look. So why don't we go ahead and take a closer look at this thing and see what you guys think.
All right, guys, so let's take a look at the box here. There really isn't anything special about the box. It's your standard Jordan 13 box. It's an all silver box with the red Jordan emblem in the middle. There is absolutely nothing on the sides of the box or the back of the box. It's just all silver. On this side here, you do have the size tag. The official colorway reads black true red white. This is my personal size, a size 14, and the shoe is going to retail for $210. All right, guys, so let's take a closer look at the shoe here. And I have to say, even though this is a general release Jordan and the materials on this thing are not premium materials, I'm really impressed with this shoe overall. Especially the shape of the shoe. You can see it's like a perfect 45-degree angle. It just looks really cool and really well done. Like I said, the leather on here is not premium, but you have this really nice soft tumbled leather here, especially on the toe box. The toe box is insanely soft. I really can't wait to put these on feet. You have the suede overlays here, and again, nothing premium, but you can see the material change when you run your finger over it. You have here the iconic Jumpman and 23 hologram, or like I mentioned earlier, the cat's eye. Then you have the some hits here of this gold on the Jordan here on this little tab. Now what's interesting is that on the back of this tab, usually they have a Roman numeral number 13. On this one, they do not. So I don't know if that's how it was on the original or not. And then on the top of the tongue here, you have this really great golden ring and the red Jordan emblem in the middle. This just looks awesome. And again, this is another one where this is only on this particular 13, none of the others. The insole of the shoe, there really isn't anything special about the insole. It's a black sock liner, and the insole itself is black with a red Jordan Jumpman on it. Like I said, nothing special. Back of the shoe, standard Jordan 13. You have more of the suede overlays here. And then on the medial side of the shoe, again, more of the suede. And then again, some of this really nice soft tumbled leather. Then you have of course, these really nice white pods and a little bit of this true red popping out from the outsole. And then finally on the outsole of the shoe. Now what's interesting about this is that this shoe last retroed in 2011, and I believe I heard that instead of having this gray, which is what was on the original pair back in 97, 98, the 2011 pair had red. So they're going more to the original here with this pair. So you have the gray here, the white pods, this true red going along, and of course another one of those hologram cat's eyes here, and of course the black carbon fiber plate there. Just overall, this is just a really well done Jordan 13. Again, really happy that I added this one to my collection. And if you're a fan of the 13s or any of the OGs, I would definitely pick up a pair for yourself. You're not going to regret it.
All right, guys, so that was a closer look at the Jordan 13 in the playoff colorway. So if you saw this video and you like this shoe and you want to pick up a pair for yourself, you're in luck because these don't come out until February the 18th. And I really do not think this is going to be a hard shoe to get. It seems like in today's sneaker culture, if the shoe doesn't have any resale value, nobody wants it. And this shoe is definitely not going to have any resale value. This shoe is really for people like myself who, grew up watching Michael Jordan play, and really buy the shoes for nostalgia purposes rather than how much money we can make off of them. So if you're on the websites, let's say SNKRS App, Nike.com, JD Sports, Finish Line, probably Dick's Sporting Goods on the 18th, you're probably going to easily be able to pick up a pair if you want it. Now, if you're a gambler and you wanted to wait a little bit, maybe a month, 6 weeks down the road, I really do think that these are going to be sitting on shelves, unfortunately. So if you wanted to wait, I think you can, and you probably can get these under the $210 retail price, which I personally think is a little bit steep. Now, if you wear a big size, like a 12, 13, 14, you may want to pick up your pair on release day. It seems like those sizes fly off the shelves a lot faster than smaller sizes. But if you wear a smaller size, you may want to gamble and probably get them for under retail a couple weeks down the road, but completely up to you. I was not planning on picking these up. Let's be honest, none of us out there really need another pair of Jordans, but now that I have them in hand, I'm really glad that I did. I think we all can agree this is a very simplistic shoe. It's basically all black with a little bit of white. However, there's just something really incredible about this shoe. I was always a big fan of the Bread 13s here, But honestly, I think now that I have these in hand, I think I actually like these better than the Bread 13s. And I can't really believe that I'm saying that, but there's just something really incredible about this shoe. It is simplistic, but at the same time, it's very iconic. And this is one of the last shoes Jordan wore during that last season to get that 6th NBA championship. So I think this always will have, personally for me, a little bit of nostalgia. But anyway, I want to end the video here. I really want to thank you guys a lot for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you want a pair of these on release day, I wish you all the luck in the world. I really don't think it's going to be hard to do. But anyway, again, thank you guys so much for watching. Greatly appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and take care.